Hola Evangeline, how are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
¿Hablas un poquito de español?
Un poquito.
Where did you learn?
Universidad.
Wow, and your pronunciation is good. Tell me, how do you feel to be part of this amazing family, the Marbles family?
I feel very, very lucky. I really do. I don't think I knew how lucky I was when I first got involved, and throughout the experience, I have learned more and more and more over and over how lucky I am. It was such a great experience, and they're a really wonderful company to work for.
Of course, how was it working alongside Michael Douglas and Paul?
It was easy. It was so effortless. We didn't do any kind of table reading or rehearsals where we got together and sat down to really suss out the characters and decide what we would be doing on set. We just showed up and they called action and we started working, and it just worked. And it was really exciting to see it in the film, to see the relationship between those three characters translate, and that there was a chemistry that really, really worked, because you could feel that on set, but you never know how it's going to translate on camera.
It translated amazing. I just saw it last night and I love it. Do you have a character that you would love to play in the future that you haven't played yet?
I always say that one day I'm going to have to play a quirky character, because I tend to be a very quirky person in real life, and then I often play these very serious characters. So one day I'd like to let out the kooky side of myself in a role.
Yes, you always play like the tough and you fight a lot. Do you train like in regular life? What kind of training do you do? Because you have an amazing body. Your arms are like so ripped. I love it.
I don't train. I do stay healthy, and I try to stay active, and I just live a really balanced life. There was a time in my life, in my sort of early 20s, where I trained really, really hard. And I feel like I'm kind of lucky because there's muscle memory.
It's like they stay forever.
Yeah.
And do you think there is a message in this film?
Absolutely. There are many, many messages in this film, and probably none as powerful as the message of redemption and the stories between the fathers and the daughters. And there is this scene between Michael Douglas and I in the middle of the film, where I was just so proud of the writers and of Marvel for being so brave, because in a moment that is very, very high drama, it's so easy to get carried away with the drama and have people not understand one another and not show each other grace. And instead they chose the high road, and they chose to show an example of a relationship that was broken, but where they were able to find the humanity in one another and show each other grace. And I was really, really proud in that moment watching the movie, because I think we need more of that. We need more of that in films, to be so that our art is the example of how we can model our relationships, instead of the example of exactly what we don't want to do, which is often what we see so much in reality television, and it even seems to bleed into the big screen.
Well, the time is so short. I have to
it's
go.
always so
But
short.
thank you so much for this interview, and I wish you the best with the film.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.